Morning, everybody. I got up pretty early this morning to do this little trip to California, another little family trip. Today, we're going to talk about the truth about ads and how to make your stuff a lot cheaper. I was on a call with a prospective client yesterday, and we got to talking, and I was telling them about some ad results I got, and they were telling me about some ad results they got, and mine were pretty good. So I'll share about that today. But first, as always, if it's your first time here, if you're looking for help, if you're a coach who's ready to go big, wants to sell to more stuff to more people, earn more, work less, you can always set up a call at mattwrightcall.com. It's a free call. You can do some strategy. I like getting to know people on the other side of the screen. All right, that said, let's hop into the ad stuff. So here's the truth, is that if you're just getting started in ads, it takes an upfront investment, bottom line. And that upfront investment is showing content to people to build goodwill with them. And the way that the vast majority of people do ads and teach ads is that they say, all right, who's your target market? Oh, well, they're, women who are between 30 and 50 years old, and, they like, Vendi, like this glasses brand, and like Whole Foods and Lululemon, and maybe they like health coaching, or maybe they like, travel or something, right? And they target all these vague interests, and I can share with you a way to get some better interests here today too. And then they go out there and they say, hey, if you are interested in, losing weight, download this free guide. And then people will put in their email and download the free guide, and it'll cost a lot of money for people to get the free guide, because people don't know you, and so they're very skeptical of what's going to happen. And on the flip side of it, what happens is, okay, well, now that I have their email, I got to send them a bunch more emails to hopefully build the relationship. And frankly, a lot of people aren't that great at writers, or they don't like writing, and it's a chore for them. And I'm going to teach you a way today where you don't have to write so much. And that is, you hop on Facebook Live, you do videos like this that genuinely help your audience, and make an offer. And you pay money to show those videos to people instead. And you can spend probably between $250 and $1,000 showing people just those videos. And if the videos have an offer, you might be able to make some upfront money. But we're not running conversion ads initially. So let's do some math. And that math is, let's say it costs us $1 to get an email opt-in. All right, not bad. It's pretty good. It can cost between $3 and $5, by the way. And then let's say that of all those people who opt in, 50%, or the first email open rate will be pretty high. But let's say after that, you sustain a 50% open rate, which is completely unheard of. The average for email open rates, the industry average across the board is 20%. And then you got to write a bunch of emails. If you don't like writing emails, you probably won't like this strategy. Okay, so now if only 50% of people are opening those emails, now your cost per lead is effectively $2. And the standard click-through rate for emails is 2%. So we're going to assume one of these numbers is really good, as opposed to assuming both of them are really good. 2%. So if you've got a $2 cost per lead, cost per email, and then you say, hey, person, click on this thing to go watch this video. Now it costs you $10 for someone for you to get an email address, for them to click through, and then to watch video. And this is all for the purpose of building the relationship, right? And let's say that video is just 3 minutes long. And let's say that half of those people stay to the end. So now you've got $20 cost to get people to watch a 3-minute video. Well, if you're doing video views up front on Facebook, and the whole purpose of these videos is to build the relationship with people, demonstrate you can help them by actually helping them. You know how much it costs? Because I looked at some client averages yesterday, and the client average to get people to watch 25% of a video, which usually equates to around 3 minutes, was 21 cents. It's over 10 times more efficient for you to show videos up front that provide value to people via Facebook ads than it is for you to get an email, write a bunch of stuff that you don't want to write anyways and you aren't good at writing, and then hope that sustains the relationship enough for you to sell them something. Instead, you can do it up front with Facebook video views, and all you gotta do is get on Facebook Live and say hello to people and be yourself, and they're gonna naturally come to you, which is pretty great. So if that strategy sounds cool to you, you can always hit me up, do a free little strategy session. It is by application, and you go to mattwrightcall.com. There you'll see a little form, ask you a couple questions, and if I like it, sorry, not if I like it, that sounds kind of mean. If I think I can help you, and only if I think I can help you, we can hop on a call and talk about what it looks like to work together and do the strategy thing. So back to this. So where was I? So there was someone who came to me yesterday. We were doing a prospective client call. They asked me, "Man, I'm doing this launch on the 22nd of this month," which was 12? No, it's like 15 days from now. And I was like, if you want to spend a lot of money really fast, we can do it. But if you don't want to spend a lot of money really fast, we can't do it. And they were like, cool. Anyways, and they're like, yeah, I've ran some ads before, and these are the kind of results I got. I was like, all right. She's like, I learned from this really mainstream course. It was a course by 3 super big internet marketers. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus because it's not good to do. But if you know that launch, then you would know which course I'm talking about. And I don't know what other information is included in the course. This is just what she told me and she had done. And she had done exactly that, which was, hey, Matt, I ran a bunch of ads. I got a couple hundred people on my email list. I spent $600 and got 400 people. I spent, with one of my clients, $280, and we got 600 people. Our cost per lead for the emails was only 40 cents on average. It was 41 cents on average. So it was over twice as efficient as what most people get. And we had the added benefit of building massive goodwill with the market. People know our name. And whenever you go out there next to ask people stuff like, hey, I've got a book coming out, or hey, I'm doing a private retreat, or hey, I've got space for more one-on-one coaching clients, or hey, I'm doing a group program. You have this audience of people who on Facebook, after they watch a video, they get put in something called an audience, right? And that audience is not like, oh, my audience, like people who like my page. By audience, it means that when people watch X% of a video, then you can say, hey, Facebook, all the people who watch 25% or 50% or 3 seconds or 10 seconds of this video, I want to add them to a little bucket. And anybody in that bucket, I want to show, you can use that data, I want to show just this ad. You don't get their name and email specifically, but it doesn't matter because you can continue showing content to them, nurturing the relationship with them on Facebook. And it works pretty good. So that is the big lesson for today, is don't run ads to cold traffic. And I'll tell you that result with the 41 cent leads was after we made an upfront investment of $1,000 in video views, so $1,280. And the common objection is, well, Matt, that just means you got $2 per lead instead of $1 per lead, right? That's worse. And it's like, well, yes, but it's kind of like this graph where we made an upfront investment and then thereafter everything is cheaper versus the graph being just like this. And everything is just expensive the whole time, and you don't have an audience that you can launch different offers to. So that's the big lesson for today, which is don't run ads to a cold audience, run video views, help people out, ask them to go to an easy-to-remember URL. And, as always, if you want help doing your ads, doing the whole tech thing, you're ready to go big online, I help people with exactly that. All the tech stuff is done for you. My clients really only do a couple things, which is do these Facebook Lives. They show up on calls with me where I help them brainstorm all the stuff to say, and there's lots of ways to find stuff to say. Someone's like, oh, I'm going to run out of stuff to say. I'm like, are you kidding me? I gave them like 10 content topics off the top of my head because I know the health space pretty well. So there's an upfront investment. Keep that in mind. Set some money aside. And as always, you can press the share button in the bottom right corner if you know someone who this would help, or you can leave a comment, ask any questions. I'll do my best to help you out. I do reply to all those. And as always, if you want help with this, you can go over to mattwrightcall.com, application, do a little call, see if I can help you. And if I can, we can talk about working together. And if I don't think I'd help you, I will just do my best to point you in the right direction. Sorry, my brain's a little fuzzy today. I got up super early, just got off a plane. So all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day. Peace.